Hello and welcome to another episode of 8-Bit Breakdown. Crack open
Oh,
another drink and join us. This week we are talking Persona 5 specifically.
Persona 5.
Persona
Yes.
5.
So again, this is one we both played. This used to be your favorite game.
It did. It is a really good game, to be fair. I love
It's
it. But now it's not even my favorite Persona game, sadly.
what?
No, my favorite's 3.
Three?
3, yeah.
Three reload?
Uh,
You told me it was
it's good. I
better.
think I think Portable's still my favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay,
I like
so
playing as a girl.
okay. Interesting. That's uh that's Jay's take. I feel like a fake Persona fan because you started with 5,
You're
right?
not a fake. I mean,
No,
okay.
I've actually played
We
them to
we
be
talked
fair.
we talked about this last episode. If you're keeping up with the lore as we're going,
You
but
should be.
yeah, you should be. We talked about fake fans LARPing. A lot of people call it nowadays. Persona is one of the biggest aggregators of that epidemic.
Well, the meme for a while was Persona 5 fan finally plays it for the first time.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
I love it though. I would put Persona 5 in my top 10 games probably.
Persona 5, it is an amazing game.
3 was
Gameplay
really good.
gameplay wise, it is probably the most polished Persona game.
Well, gameplay is what I care
Really,
most
yeah.
about personally.
Well, for me, it's story. Sorry,
In a
guys.
game?
Yeah.
All right,
What?
fair. Persona 5 story is definitely not weak, but compared to the other ones, I haven't played 4.
I think.
I played 5 and 3, the
I
remakes.
think. I think the thing is, Persona 5 is mostly so successful in the fact that it finally got the concept right for the other world, the
Dungeon
metaverse
crawling.
in this game. Yeah, because I mean, that's the big fault. That's the big pit of Persona 3. Tartarus is boring as fuck.
Um,
TV world is all right,
I don't know.
but
I wouldn't say it's boring, but I remember when I got Reload.
it's pretty boring.
Well, I got Reload, and it was on my birthday, right? I was playing it, and my had a family member he's really into games. He was watching me play it, and he went. I was playing through Tartarus, and he went, "Surely this isn't the entire game." And I went, "Nah, I don't think so. There's no
Yeah, yeah.
way."
Didn't you message me? And I had to be like, yeah, it is.
Yeah, but honestly, the gameplay loop is repetitive, but it's not necessarily
It's not bad,
bad.
but like as the levels going, like after floor 100, I don't think I did a full floor of Tartarus in reload at least.
I think I did, and maybe that's why the game was easy because I was eventually
I
very
mean, I
over
still found
leveled.
it reload is just easy as fuck. Like
It was easy, yeah.
Nyx was easy as hell.
Persona
Persona
5
5
though,
is also relatively easy.
I got stuck on the infamous part.
What part?
What's his name? The Fifth Palace, which we will be getting to. What's his name? The burger chain guy,
Okumura.
Okumura.
Okumura. That's it.
Yes,
Yes. I was
because
trying to think. I was staring at the playlist there. I was like,
was
five?
Okumura? Hello? No, it was my first Persona game, so the
Okumura
fusion mechanic
Okumura
was
is meant to
confusing
be
me.
like Okumura is the skill check, to be fair.
100% the skill check. But I feel like he's one of the only ones because you don't
Yeah.
really need to actually be
Well,
fusing different types.
Okumura and Madarame in Royal specifically.
I thought Madarame was fine actually.
Madarame is fine. Have you played Royal?
Yeah, I played
Yeah, yeah,
Royal.
you have.
That's the only one I've played.
Really?
Yeah, I played Royal and 3 Reload. Yeah.
But Madarame, no, because you need to get the specific weaknesses of the clones.
Yeah, but maybe I just
So I
got
mean
lucky.
that's essentially the same mechanic as Okumura.
But maybe I just got lucky, but because of I don't know, but I wasn't really fusing that much, but just because of my party and who I had equipped, I was fighting for that actually. It was a little bit
Fair.
challenging though for that early in the game.
To be fair, I mean it's a good game, but there aren't many big spikes in challenge. Okumura, Shido. I didn't find
I didn't find Shido that hard. I did die,
Shido is
but
pretty tough for me.
I didn't
What's
die. But
Maruki? Maruki was pretty easy in
he,
my opinion.
I was fully leveled at that point, so yes, but I don't know. The difficulty balancing. See, I don't care that much about difficulty. I love challenging games, but I also love Nintendo
I
games.
prefer. I mean, I grew up on Dark Souls, so I'm all for a challenge.
Well, I mean, I grew up on Nintendo games, but I also grew up with like Super Meat
Grew up
Boy.
with hand holding.
Ha ha ha! Shut up. No, but I did learn to love like I grew up with like Super Meat Boy and stuff. Like I like we were young when we played
Super Meat Boy
Cuphead.
was good, to be fair.
I love Super Meat Boy. I actually hope we, if you want, we'll do an episode on the music because it's
Maybe,
actually no,
maybe.
it's so good. Do you know the soundtrack?
Well, I know it from playing the game, not like
Okay, so you
listening
don't.
to
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
no, it's great. But that's not Persona. Today is Persona.
yeah. Today, we thought, I mean, usually we like to do a bit of a mix of area and bosses, but we thought, you know what? There's 8 palaces technically in Persona, so we'll
Yes.
just do every uh palace.
So basically every main dungeon theme. But saying that, I think we're missing a lot of the best songs.
We are, but we just tried to narrow it down to like the
To
best
be fair
things.
though, the palace themes are all very varied in genre and tone.
Yeah.
So
So
it'll still be a fun
it's a
episode.
good idea to tackle, in my opinion. I
No,
came up
no.
with it.
But if you want us to do another episode, I'd be so down
We
because
definitely will do Persona 3 or
well,
Persona 4
oh yeah,
anyway. And then we can do a Persona franchise recap if you guys are into it.
yeah, because I don't know this soundtrack. Out of the episodes we've done, Undertale and Persona music, I unironically listen to all the time, like in the background when I'm walking, when I'm working out, all of it. Um, yeah, this and the Undertale one is definitely what we'll be most passionate about. I think in terms of what we're talking about because we've both played these. We've played this to completion, both of us. You have many times.
Yeah, I've only beat I beat Persona 5 original once and I beat Royal twice.
I've only
Which
played it once.
because I beat Royal the first time and then I also beat it a second time trying to get max stats and max confidence and it was a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, at that point, are you not just playing the game with the checklist?
Yeah, pretty much.
But I swear I came to your house once before I'd ever
Yeah,
played a
yeah.
Persona game.
I had a checklist for everything I needed to
Yeah,
do
yeah,
every day.
this motherfucker. You were like in the social sim part of the game, and you were like, hold on. You were checking the answers to school questions and going, give me 1 second, guys. And I was like, honestly, that put me off the game. I was like, what are
No,
you doing?
I'm a completionist through and through. I've always what
I do love being a
I
completionist.
always got told off by my friends because a new game would come out. We would all be like, "Oh, let's get it." I would get it. I would stay up all night, and then I would just get like the platinum trophy and never play the game ever again.
Yeah, but I get what you mean. The OCD part of my brain loves to fill. That's why I like platformers. You fill out a checklist of collectibles and then you feel satisfied. So I get what you mean, but for a game as big as this, I feel like it's a one and done for me. I'll replay it every few
That's
years,
fair.
maybe.
That's fair.
But no, it's a great game. Again, it's in my top 10 games. The soundtrack, in terms of video game music, it's also up there, top 10,
Yeah, it's really
undoubtedly.
good. Every track does something interesting. It always ties into the area or the boss.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll get to it much in this episode, but it's very influenced by 80s Japanese jazz, which is very unique for a video game.
Yeah,
I
no,
think that's a pretty niche.
one of the tracks I had to skip out on because we went for the area themes idea instead. We had to skip out on a few tracks. I really wanted like a Butterfly Kiss.
And Layer
Sadly,
Cake.
yeah, Layer Cake as well, and
Layer Cake.
Beneath the Mask, also a great
Yeah,
song,
Beneath the Mask is. I show
classic.
people that don't listen to video game music. I've even been on dates and ended up at someone's house, and if we're just playing music, I'll play Beneath the Mask, and they're like, "Oh, what's this from? This is really good." Then I'm like, "Uh, it's from the
It's
anime video game."
Persona.
No, but like even my dad, who's a little bit of a music snob, I showed him that, and he went, "This is really fucking good."
Oh, it's a great soundtrack.
It's an amazing
Yeah.
soundtrack. It fits the style of the game so well as well. Sorry, I feel like we're ranting
Well,
here.
yeah, we're like this is just a bit of a what would you call it? Just a opening.
Fun between
Yeah,
friends.
fun between friends. But now we're gonna get into the first track, King, Queen, and Slaves from
Yes.
Kamoshida's Castle. First palace in the game. I mean, it's a good track. It's a good moody little
No, I
sound.
really like that one. I think in terms of all the Palace themes, it's really underrated,
It is
actually.
really good. I mean, it's because it's the first Palace.
Well, for the first dungeon in the game, I would rank it pretty highly compared to the other ones, actually.
Interesting. We'll do it. We'll probably do a ranking, honestly, because it's
Yeah, well, we know
yeah,
this game so well.
yeah.
So
I
if we
mean, I,
don't,
I feel like we're just doing different fucking different ideas for each episode. One episode we're like rating things one by one, and then one episode we're ranking.
that's the
But it's just
autism part of my
casual,
brain.
yeah, it's casual off the cuff. Who cares?
But the autism part of my brain wants to give something a rating or compare it to something else. You know what I mean? I want to be like, oh, well,
Yeah, I
this is
think
better than the other thing.
well, obviously we're at the very beginning here, but I think I would rank this pretty highly. Top. Well, right now it's number one, obviously.
Yeah, right now it's one
Yeah,
out
that's
of
what we're gonna
one.
do. Actually, yeah, no numbers this episode. We're gonna rank scale of 1 to 8. Uh,
That this is
yeah,
not one of my favorite songs. Now I'm looking at the list, but
yeah, I know, but we've not gotten to that. So
yeah, what in terms of what,
I know what my favorite is.
so do I undoubtedly, and we're gonna
I think
argue
I
about
think
that
no, I think
later.
we have the same.
Really?
I think we have the same.
Well, we'll see
We'll
about
see.
that. But go again. If you don't know the game, God, the lore is like okay.
Yeah, so I
And
mean,
in
it's
simple terms, the metaverse is another world, and it reflects people's distorted or
the
bad
distorted.
desires.
Yeah, it's desires. That's why they have the will seeds as well.
Hmm.
Same idea.
So if someone's desires are really fucked and horrible, that's a professional way to explain it.
I think it's their influence as well that adds into it. That's why the palaces form.
So it's basically a game about rebelling against the powerful, like particularly like teenage rebellion against injustice. I guess if you want to be cheesy
Yeah,
about it, that's
essentially.
how the game
Well, I
does
mean,
it.
it starts the first person. That theme we've just played as the pervy high school gym teacher.
And
So
I think the song reflects it really well. Something about it sounds sleazy. You know what I mean?
I guess
You
I
don't get what
think
I mean? It sounds
I think
chill and laid
it's
back, but it
I think it's
sounds
really good. But my one thing with it is like it's meant to be like this medieval. Like some of the tracks I feel like reflect so well the area they're in and the character they relate to.
well. The
I do get that little bit of sleaze, but I mean he thinks of himself as a king. I feel like there should be more classical instrumentation or something.
That's true. They could have gone more down that direction. In terms of the style of the whole soundtrack, it fits in really well,
Yeah,
though.
it
But
fits in with the soundtrack, but I'm just saying if they wanted to separate out every palace and make it unique to each character, it would have been nice to see them lean more into the castle medieval
yeah,
theme.
well, I mean, I guess in terms of the instrumentation, we've got a lot of. I think most of the soundtrack is actually electronic with plugins. Um,
Yeah, but then no, I've seen a lot of I don't know if it was just for those videos, but I've seen like Lynn singing along like
yeah,
when they
the
did
main
Butterfly
singer.
Kiss and stuff. Yeah. So I've seen
Um,
they do it with live instruments as well.
I think some of it's live and some of it's electronic, and for the untrained ear, which is me, I can't tell to be honest. But
I mean, you can tell with that little synth in there.
well, the synth in this is definitely a mostly electronic. Maybe the bass line is live. Um,
It doesn't yeah, actually it could be. Yeah.
Well, the baseline and the general vibe fits with the rest of the game, but I think that's a fair criticism. There should be more medieval instrumentation,
Just to
but
make it, I mean, because the rest of the tracks comparatively feel so much more like they do fit that kind of vibe for the
I
most
don't
part.
know though. I feel like I can sense the sleaziness just from how the beat
You can
sounds.
sense the sleaze, but it feels more like a jazz club sleaze or something, you know?
Yeah, it's too funky and
Yeah.
nice for what his character is, but at the
Yeah, I
same
mean,
time,
his character, he is. Actually, I can't say that. I was gonna say he's one of the worst. There's some fucking horrible people in
he's
this
pretty
game.
bad. I mean,
He's
he's a
pretty bad.
pedophile and
Yeah,
he
he's a
abuses his students.
he's a pedophile, but he's not like a politician, rapist, briber. You know?
True, true.
Yeah.
Bordering. Well, again, he's the first antagonist. He's like low stakes. I guess you could argue it not being medieval is he thinks he's a king, but he's not. But I guess this is his world, so
I don't really. Yeah, exactly. It's his world. It should be his view. So the sleaze shouldn't be coming like the sleaze shouldn't be everything there is. There should be that sleaze, but there should
there is
also be that sense of like,
there is more
yeah, I'm a strong guy.
there is more of him than being a pervert. He is. the dungeons are based on seven sins. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's lost. This is Castle of Lost, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah, it is.
So that is his main trait.
They well, obviously that was a theme throughout the game, but they didn't really expand on that until Royal, and then they had the Will Seeds. He had
Yeah.
the Seed of Lust. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, that was added in Royal, the seven
Yeah, yeah.
deadly
The
sins.
the Will Seeds weren't in the base game
Yeah, but
because you need to get to them with the grappling
it
hook or
was
whatever.
supposed to be based on the seven
Yeah,
sins, right?
yeah, yeah. It was, but they didn't like explicitly say it.
That's honestly potentially cooler than them explicitly saying it because you could get that yourself. But that's still cool. I think as a song on its own, I still really like this one. Just to listen to or as a chill song in the background, I like it a lot.
Yeah, I mean it is a good song, definitely.
Definitely underrated compared to the other ones, but am I
I mean,
saying
I never hear this one mentioned when people
no?
talk about the
Even
best tracks. Yeah.
YouTube videos use this soundtrack quite a lot just because it's good and it's good in the background. And yeah, I think you're right. I barely see this one. So in that sense, it's underrated, but compared to the others, yeah, we'll see how we rank it at the end. But I don't know. It's solid, but you're right about the classical instrumentation. But I like it.
Sorry.
It's a setup for the as the first dungeon. It's a setup for the style as well because
Yeah, yeah, that's
I
fair.
don't know the bass line and the electronic combining to make that I don't know that sound I do really like.
I do really like those high notes to be fair, but it feels more mechanical, you know.
Yeah, it's mechanical, but with a hint of ba-doom ba-doom boom. The nice little
What does that mean?
that's the
Ba-doom, ba-doom,
that's the
boom.
fucking bass line. That's how it sounds.
Yeah, okay, okay.
Oh no, I like that one, but yeah, well, that's the first one. We'll see how it ranks later, but let's just move on to
So
the
right now
next
it's
one.
number one. We're moving into
A woman.
Madarame's palace. Yeah, a woman.
Let's go into a woman.
Whoa!
Oh, we can't say that on this show. Sorry.
Such a good track again.
Yeah, no, I love that one.
I think that ranks slightly higher.
I would put it higher as well. Yeah. Um, that's a good one. This is Madarame. Is that right?
Madarame.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually was struggling to find this one because I was trying to look up a woman and there was just
Too many
yeah,
women
there's too
songs.
many women.
Yeah, get women out of music. That's what we say on this show. Um, yeah.
What is this painting? Sayuri, is it?
Yes.
Yes.
So this artist, yeah, artist. He's an artist. So the
Yeah.
second palace is again, it's semi low stakes. He's an artist that's taking credit for other people's work,
Well, yeah, because
plagiarizing.
the first three palace, the first four, yeah, the first four entire palaces are about getting new party members. So this one is a
Yes.
semi low stakes. He's abusing his students. He's like stealing their artwork. I don't.
Plagiarism. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was
Like
just there wasn't like physical abuse, was there?
no, I think
Yeah,
it's just like basic level corruption, which is still fucked because taking credit for art is enough for him to have his
yeah.
own palace. But the vibe of this one is much better. I think it's more unique.
I think it fits much better, especially because there's a lot of sneaking sections in this
Yeah, this is
palace.
very stealthy. Um, well, I mean, you're phantom thief, so you're sneaking around evil people's lairs,
Yeah, you're
basically.
sneaking up. Yeah, but in this palace, there's like laser traps and stuff stopping you from going into areas and
I mean,
that.
yeah, and the symbolism of it. I feel like this is the least. Maybe I'm wrong. I've not studied this in like a video essay fashion, but it's the least amount of like symbolism within the game. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
There's not much there's not much in the dungeon itself to be like to have subtle nods to how the character is. He's
Well,
just
yeah,
kind
it's
of
pretty straightforward.
he
He's just yeah,
plagiarizes,
he plagiarizes. He's egotistical.
but forget about all the pretentious shit. The vibe of the palace is
I
so
mean it's the
cool.
same for the first palace. The first palace has like the sexy women personas, you know, and stuff. It's
I
filled with
still think that's a
those.
little bit. There's not really much to do with plagiarism as an enemy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So that
that
is
is kind of
handled a little
hard.
better, but the vibe of this is like sneaking through a. It's like you can hear it in the guitars with the effects on them, the traditional Japanese sounding instruments. Um, it's just like it's the vibe. This reflects the person's desires more, I think, because the
Yeah,
vibe is he's got it all figured out. It's very high class, and I think the laid
I
back.
think it also fits in with the maze section when you're trying to find the true Sayuri.
Yeah, that was so cool as well. But it's very. I mean, everything about the game and the other world, the metaverse is very trippy and dreamlike. Uh, and yeah, I don't know. I really like the song on its own as well. Again, it's one I'd play in the background, and I have. Um, it gives the vibe. Instead of sleaziness, is I don't know. He's got it all figured out. It's like this is a relaxed area.
Yeah, I mean, cause especially because it starts with just those bass and drums. It's
Hmm.
very like just laid back. Like
That
you know
yeah,
what,
this is as laid
whatever.
back as they get for the palace themes. The rest are very dramatic
They
and in your
get
face.
way more as it goes on. Well, it kind of has its ups and downs.
But as the stakes increase,
Stakes
depend
increase, yeah. More instruments, more
more
stakes
instruments,
coming.
more
Yeah,
drama. It just sounds more dramatic. You'll see what we mean as we go. But I don't know. I like this one as a it's just a chill piece of music.
yeah. I mean, it's pretty good.
I mean, their bass lines are
The
amazing in
bass
every
line is
single track.
fantastic. It keeps you so glued in.
But then that hint of the traditional Japanese instrumentation with the effects they put on the guitar is so nice. It adds so much to the song, I think. And yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a swanky traditional museum.
Yeah,
It's
I
such a
get that.
unique,
It kind of sounds like it has a swing to it.
yeah, such a unique setting, and at the same time, I feel like this reflects how he views himself. But it sounds like something you would listen to as like a like a prick. You know what I mean?
What? Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
I don't know. Do you? It's hard to explain, but it's like a high class museum for pretentious people, and
Yeah.
I feel like that comes across very well in the track.
I think it mostly comes across because, like, when I play through, uh, I forgot, Kamoshida's dungeon,
Yeah.
like, the music, I mean, it goes well, it's a good background piece, but it doesn't really put you in that moment. When you're going through Madarame's, this music really, like, sets you in there. You're like, yeah, this is the vibe, but especially because it's quite a lot of it is quite dark tones, like the
Hmm.
background and stuff. So it goes with it a lot
And the
better.
fact you're sneaking around somewhere that's supposed to be for I don't know high class elitists almost. Okay,
Yeah, so
really,
it's like a fish out of water almost.
yeah, yeah. But again, it's all about rebellion, and your outfits don't
Yeah.
really match the vibe of it, and that kind of continues into every dungeon. I think that's really, I don't know. I think it's really cool as a song on its own, and for the character, I'd say that ranks above the first one.
Yeah. So right now we've got number 2 at number 1 and number 1 at number 2.
Yeah, that's a confusing way to explain it.
Yeah, we'll just we'll just call everything by numbers.
No, yeah, a woman above King, Queen, and Slaves. I'd say it's a better dungeon theme.
Yeah.
But
It's
let
a better I feel like our experiences of the bosses will impact this as we go on as well,
and the
but
dungeons. Just again, this is mostly for everything we do is mostly off of vibes. Like, oh, this is a good one, and I'd put this on before the first one any day, to be honest. And I have.
yeah. I mean that's fair. But now we're moving into what I think is a very good arc in the game. Some people call it quite a low point, though.
Really?
Yeah, I've heard quite a
I
few people
no.
say.
This is like top three palaces for me.
Yeah, no, I think
Sorry, is that a hot
I
take?
don't. Now I'm looking at the list trying to think. Um,
Okay, top five. Maybe
okay,
not
yeah,
top
top five.
three,
Yeah, not
but
top three, not top three, but top five. Yeah.
so this
So
is
this is a Price
Price.
from
Yes.
Kanashiro's palace.
Kanashiro, yes.
I forgot his fucking
No,
name.
no, you were correct. You were correct.
Oh, I like that one. I like that one a
Yeah,
lot.
I love that one.
I think I mean what I was talking about earlier, like fitting the theme, I think that one fits the theme the best so far.
So far I agree, yeah.
Like obviously like there isn't cha-ching cha-ching noises in there, but it like really feels like a bank type of setting.
It just somehow
Like
again
gambling,
yeah,
gambling.
it sounds sleazy again somehow, and I don't know how. I don't know if that's because we played the game or because they're just good
Yeah,
composers.
I think it's the connotation or putting to it slightly, but I mean that's how it should go. Like you hear it and you put a certain type of image to it, and when you play along, it fits that type of image.
Yeah, and it's the first proper upbeat, high energy one we've had. I think. I mean,
Yeah,
the instrumentation we've always had a nice bass line. Now we've got drums, rim shots, and especially the trumpets make it really stand out.
yeah.
The horn
Those that
instruments.
little high section is so good. It
Yeah,
oh,
it's
it
like
just
knit
hits.
knit
Yeah, it
new.
just hits
Yeah,
straight to the soul. It's so good.
no, I love it. I think it. Yeah, it's what is he? Gang member.
He's
I think he's
is he a guy?
Yakuza.
Is he?
Yeah, yeah.
I
They
don't
say.
think it's explicitly stated, but I think it's like presumed he has
Well,
affiliations.
he's like a banker who's abusing the system, obviously, and he's rich. He's sleazy. He goes to clubs, and the tension. Yeah, he's trying to sell Makoto. Remember
Yeah, I remember that.
the
That
one of
was
your one.
this game is pretty fucked up.
All of the palaces have time limits with a specific threat, and this one is he's gonna sell one of your party members to like basically be a sex slave, human trafficking. Yeah,
Yeah, that's it.
yeah. Sleazy piece of shit, but he's also his personality's the most fun we've had so far. Do you not remember his boss fight? He like warps into a fly, and he's like, "Yo, what's up,
Yeah.
yo?" Like he's a prick, but he's kind of funny, and I
Well,
know that
he's kind of pathetic. I think that's the
yeah,
point.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're all supposed to be pathetic in some way, but he thinks he thinks he's cool as fuck. You know what I mean? And I don't know. Yeah, the
Yeah.
song reflects that, but again, on its own, this is just a nice piece of music. It's really upbeat compared to the others. It's fun. It's just fun in the background, or even to listen to on its own. I appreciate. But the trumpets, especially, are really unique compared to everything else in the soundtrack. I think.
I think it's I think Madarame's boss fight is better though. Like as a
Yeah,
fight.
yeah. The boss itself isn't great. Um.
I think it's a lot better in Royal when they had the guards.
Oh, was that only added in
That's only
Royal?
Royal,
I thought
yeah.
he was just the piggy bank.
It was the piggy bank, and then when you got him out the piggy bank, he was just like he just stood there.
Oh, yeah. That's lame. That's lame. I mean, what's the symbolism of him being a fly is something.
Well, yeah, because he's like a pathetic piece of shit. You know, like flies, like they just go
He's
around
yeah.
pieces of shit.
He's
Yeah.
bottom of the barrel. He literally eats shit.
He thinks he's the shit, but he's a shit.
Wow,
That's crazy.
that's deep. That's the only kind of
Can I
only on
post
this
this on
show.
r/deep thoughts?
Yeah, no, only on this show will you get deep takes like that. But no, this is my favorite so far. Again, so we're gonna be seeing that theme repeated. I would rank this as the top
Yeah, I
personally.
think we're gonna see that repeated up until maybe number 6 or
Yeah,
or
that'll change
yeah,
things.
that will change things.
But this it's definitely a completely different vibe. The other ones are very laid back. Almost they sound like sneaking around themes. This is more like full frontal assault, like
Yeah.
running in somewhere.
It's much more like a yeah, like a head on like yeah, we got to take you out. I think it's cuz the stakes are a bit more personal.
Well,
I would
yeah,
say,
you go
because
from like semi well known people to like a gang member for this one.
yeah, because I mean, well, because the first one, Kamoshida, is obviously personal because it's in your school and it's your party member. Madarame is a bit more, he's a public figure. You don't know Yusuke. You at first you're using Yusuke until you find out he's being used.
Yeah, the
But then,
escalation is really well done. To be fair, we're saying
yeah,
the story's not amazing, but the subtle things they do with this is really cool.
yeah, and then you go back to kind of a Kamoshida storyline with Kanashiro, but it's higher stakes,
Yeah,
which I think is quite well done.
no, the escalation of it. I mean, I guess it's reflected in the palace themes, but the palace themes are more specific to the character, which is really unique for video game music. The dungeons, obviously, boss music fits the boss, an area theme fits the area, but this is an area theme fitting a person. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, well, it fits it being a bank, but at the same time, it gives that vibe of just Kanashiro as a sleaze bag.
And at the same time, it's just fun. It's just a
Yeah,
fun song. It gives the vibe of, yeah, again, full frontal assault. We're getting you, but you're very much in his environment, and yeah, I think it's really good. Definitely the best so far. Um, but should we
but
move on to the next
now,
one?
yeah, we're moving on to one of my personal favorites,
Me
honestly.
too.
Yep.
Maybe my favorite actually, but we'll see.
Oh, we might not agree then. I thought I knew your favorite. Ooh.
Oh no, you don't.
Well, this is Futaba's Palace, When Mother Was There, the longest song we have today.
Yeah, much longer.
So enjoy. It is a good track.
I'm gonna say it right now. This is my favorite on the whole soundtrack.
I did not know that.
It is. It is the like.
That's my favorite so far.
It's definitely my favorite.
What's your ranking looking like so far?
I agree with everything. So this would be my one.
So it's When Mother Was There, Price,
Price, a
Woman,
woman, King,
King,
Queen, and
Queen,
Slave.
Slaves.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we're the same so far. It
No,
will change though.
in terms of like, forget about all the character stuff we're talking about. In terms of a song, I listen to this all the time. I think it was one of my top songs on Spotify a few years ago. Um, I just love it. I don't know. It's so laid back but upbeat at the same time. But it's just such a chill song. The mix of the. I mean, do you think it reflects her character very well?
Uh, Yeah, I literally wanted to comment on that because
Okay, go on.
you can hear there's a more electronic going
Yeah,
on in
the
there, and
synth.
Futaba is a hacker, so
Yeah,
I think that ties in quite well.
so this character is like a shot in and a hacker with a lot of
She's a
trauma.
hermit.
Sorry, hermit. Hermit. That's the
That's the
a
in-game
neat
term.
a neat as well.
Oh, a
That's the
neat.
Japanese term. Yeah. Um. Yeah, she's a shot in, but she's a hacker, so she spends a lot of time on computer. Um. so the
On the competitor.
yeah, so the digital noises. I just love the electronic mix with the bass line, and then when it eventually gets into guitar, um, I mean, I think you only heard a bit of it at the end. This is the longest song; it's 4 minutes, but listen to it on the soundtrack in full if you're gonna listen to any of them, please.
Yeah, I mean it's a great song. It's a fantastic palace as well. I mean,
Well, again,
what's her name? Wakabi? W-
her mom,
Yeah, what's her mom's name? I forgot her name.
Wataba.
No,
No,
you're
it's
just
just it's
mixing up her
Wataba.
name.
Yeah, her mom's
It's
dead and abusive.
Waka something. I forgot her name, but probably the easiest palace boss in the game.
Probably the lamest design for a boss, but
Yeah,
design for the dungeon itself. I'm sure you can picture it when listening to the song again. It's a pyramid with like digital stuff all
Yeah,
around it.
I think that tying in is really reflected there as well.
Well, I guess in terms of symbolism, this is the simplest we've had though. She's a
Yeah.
hacker and her brain is
It's
fucked,
the
so
it's
it's
the
a
most it's
labyrinth.
the most obvious. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a labyrinth with text shit in it. But you know what? As an aesthetic on its own, um, this is definitely one of the coolest in the game. I think it's like the bass line, the drums mixed with the electronic, spacey technological sounds is the best part of it. 100%.
I think it's a good mix.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Hiya, sorry about that weird little pause there. Some technical difficulties were being had, but we're trying to be one take here for our real,
Yes.
authentic selves, not just because we're lazy.
Yeah, we're passionate about being one take. Um,
Yeah, that's our thing. We're one take gaming. One take breakdown. Oh my god, why do I
one
keep saying
take
gaming?
gaming breakdown. One take 8-bit gaming breakdown.
Yep,
Yes.
exactly.
Um, that's as passionate as I'm gonna get the whole episode, though. I
I
mean,
mean, it is a good track. It does mix the electronic with the classical.
well, I was
Well, like
saying before.
what's the name for it? Analog?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
analog, sure. The I was saying before. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Um, what's electronic and what's recorded, but
there it's very blatant. Yeah,
the spacey electronic sounds and the beautiful guitar solo. I love it. I don't know. I have a preference for sad songs or chill,
that's fair.
laid back songs. Usually when I'm listening to music, and yeah, that's definitely my favorite. And you're not gonna change my mind.
I will not try to. Your opinion is yours. I think
Yep.
it is a good. I still don't fucking remember her mum's name. God damn it.
I can't
What
remember either.
Waka something.
Yeah, double. It
I'm gonna
starts with
look
a
it up.
W.
I'm gonna look it up while we're playing the next song. Which is for another party member. I actually didn't realize this. So the first
Yeah,
five
yeah, yeah.
palaces are for party
Haru, yeah.
members. Haru, big forehead Haru.
Yes.
This is her dad's palace. Okumura's sweatshop. Well, it's just called sweatshop, but you know what I mean. Yeah. I mean, pretty one note there all throughout. I think that is I think it's good. I think it fits the vibe of
Um.
the space station workshop.
Yeah. So this is like a spaceship, which is pretty unique as far as
Because why
everything
is it
goes so
even a
far.
spaceship? It's a he owns Big Bang Burger, doesn't he?
Yeah, he owns like giant fast food corporations, basically. It's called Sweatshop for
Yeah.
obvious reasons, but
It's like Persona's McDonald's.
yeah, Persona McDonald's. Well, we've gone from. It's interesting that we've gone from a mix of live and electronic just to full on electronic, but I think that's a testament to how unique everything
Yeah,
is.
I mean, it's what I was talking about in the very first track, though. I mean, compare this to Kamoshida's track. This one, I'm going through the palace. It feels exactly like that palace. Same with when mother was there. Stumbling over my own words, but Kamoshida's one, it just doesn't feel like a castle, you know. Whereas
Yeah,
this one is, it captures that electronic feeling of all these robots
yeah,
and a
spaceship
spaceship.
vibe. Yeah, and I mean his work in the palace itself. There's puzzles where you have time limits for workers' breaks, and they're like 30 seconds at most, which is really fun. It's not subtle. I mean, at the end of the day, it's like
I
a
mean,
lot.
the theme of the whole game is like anti-establishment, anti-government,
Yeah, I
like
mean, a lot of it
rebellion.
is like anime writing as well, so you're not always expecting subtlety, but some of the symbolism and subtle things are really cool. But In the case of this, it's just blatantly this guy is fucking evil. His workers get no breaks. He's abusing people. Um, yeah, I think it's reflected in that. Not much to say about the song itself. It is good
It's good, but it's pretty basic. I think I would put
compared to the
this
rest. Yeah,
at one, two, three. I think maybe number four.
you put King, Queen, and Slaves at the bottom.
Yeah, in my opinion. I think this one has an edge over it because it fits the palace more, you know?
The only difference I would do is pick King, Queen, and Slaves above it. Honestly,
Really? Why would you put you so you'd put this at the bottom?
in terms of what I would listen to, yeah.
Really? Expand on that for me.
Well, I like electronic music a lot. I love electronic music, but in terms of something I'd put on in the background, or if I'm doing something, I wouldn't. I don't really tend to listen to this one if I'm listening to the soundtrack, and it's not bad. None of it is all like top tier video game music, but I agree it fits the palace better. But I don't know. It's less interesting to listen to for me.
I mean, I think I am also basing it off the fitting the palace better
I can
more
agree
than
with
you
you on
are.
that,
Yeah.
but
We can agree on that, but I think that's more important to me if I'm looking at it from a gameplay perspective.
yeah, I mean, yeah, this is one of the longest dungeons as well. I think it might be the
I think it
longest,
no
second
no
longest.
no Maruki's is the biggest, I think.
Oh, true, true.
Or well,
And
technically,
Arc as well.
technically, Mementos is because Yaldabaoth, but whatever.
We're not counting that. Yeah, I just don't think there's as much to say about it, which is why I would rank it slightly lower. Not none of
Yeah.
these are bad songs though.
No,
That's
I
the
mean they're
problem
all
with
great.
rankings. I'm not saying any of these are bad, or even they're all way above average, or just amazing music. I don't know. Also, where it's placed, the last one is my favorite. Maybe in the whole soundtrack, and this is something I don't really listen to. So,
Yeah, so it's got a bit of a tough competition going up against it, I guess.
but I mean, the harsh, full electronic vibe, you're right, does fit with the character. It's like workers constantly, you know, full work mode on edge, being forced to do things. It does fit really well, and it's a good song. Um, it's my least favorite so far.
Yeah, I
Hot
mean
take.
that's fair. We're next up. We're getting on to my personal favorite track here.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, Sai Nijima's Palace, Whims of Fate.
Champagne floating, being a suicide. Keep your focus away from pretending has tell me that's that sexy. Gonna say what she's got in store for her man. So we know the dice, see what they're made for. Come on, why don't we spin the wheel? See.
I love that one so much, and it's
Yeah,
the first one we've had was lyrics.
yeah. So Lynn, the main vocalist for the game, is amazing. She's such a good singer. I love that one as well. It's not my favorite, but it's only edged out by when Mother was there.
So
Just
you'd put this as second.
100%, yeah. And I could be argued that it's first, but
In my opinion, it's first. It's so good. I think it captures that vibe of a casino so well. Not just the lyrics, but like the instrumentation as well. Like the short little notes, the little drums in the background. It all feels like, gambling.
yeah, the bass line and how upbeat the instrumentation is without the lyrics, as you're saying, it's just romanticizing gambling so well. It romanticizes the vibe of a casino perfectly. It's basically insulting gambling addicts
Yeah.
while glorifying it.
But then you have the lyrics in there as well to just back it up. And it's I mean like roll the dice, like
Yeah,
I'm not a singer, but it's so good.
yeah. Well, it's all glorifying it. Why don't we spin the wheel? That kind of thing. Um,
Yeah.
that's cool. Uh, one thing is, the only reason I know the lyrics is from listening to it enough and checking Spotify. She's a great singer, but
It's really unfortunate. Yeah, she has an amazing voice, but her first language is Japanese, and you
it,
can
it's a
very easily tell.
it's a perfect example of English, which is the official
Not
term
yeah,
for it.
not a racist thing, an official term.
Yeah, no, English is actually what they call it, and like,
Well, is it? I mean, oh, I guess it would be. Yeah. I mean, animes do it a lot more. It's really bad in JoJo's. If you've ever watched that.
I've seen the clips, uh,
Yeah.
where it's horrible. Yeah, but
Goodbye,
yeah,
JoJo.
yeah, but saying that, for me, lyrics don't ruin a song for me.
No, me either.
Like if something has something I can't understand or
I mean,
quote
we
quote unquote
very
bad.
like regularly listen to like J Rock and stuff. So
Yeah,
like it
yeah.
doesn't make a difference if I can understand the lyrics or not.
Well, J Rock and anime openings are kind of like a guilty pleasure for me. I say guilty because most mainstream music listeners, you know what I mean, people that like
Yeah.
Drake and Coldplay and shit would be like, "Oh, I can't understand what she's saying," and
I
it's
mean,
like,
yeah, it ties into people like people we've talked about before who like can't listen to music that doesn't have lyrics. Like that's just weird.
but it's like, yeah. I also would argue music in a language I can't understand or in my language but botched could be argued to sound inherently cooler because I don't know
Yeah.
what they're
I
saying,
mean,
so it's alien to
there's
me.
definitely I swear I've heard examples of songs where like the lyrics are absolute nonsense, but like if you don't understand the language, it does still sound good.
Yeah, exactly. And even if the lyrics are nonsense and the instruments are good enough, I don't really care. Depends how bad.
As long as it sounds good.
I mean, I love one of my favorite genres is shoegaze.
Where like half the time you can't understand what they're saying,
Well, the
and
gimmick,
even if it's in English.
half of the gimmick with shoegaze is, which my dad's a musician, so he pointed out to me, or I wouldn't have noticed. The the lyrics are usually prioritized as the main part of the song. Shoegaze, they're almost used as an instrument themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean that's a big thing in like breakcore and stuff as well.
Yeah, like you can't understand what they're saying, but it doesn't matter because it's just part of the song. And I feel like more
Yeah.
people need to realize that. Why do you care that much about it?
What this is gonna throw us off on a big tangent here, but one artist, I don't know if you've listened to them. One artist that I've been listening to recently just released a new album, Femtanil. Uh,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
I've
yeah,
heard some of their stuff.
yeah.
Yeah,
Their new song, Body the Pistol. The lyrics are used as a separate instrument. Like on first listen, I didn't even understand that they were lyrics. It just sounded like part of the beat. But then once you actually open the song and listen to it more, you can hear the lyrics in there. And I think that just opens up
yeah,
such a wide area. I think it's kind of the same thing you're talking about, where like the lyrics are at first an instrument, but then once you like actually get into the song and listen to it over and over and over again, you actually understand what they're saying.
yeah. And then that's another thing. If I'm gonna listen to a song a lot, it's cool to notice things I hadn't noticed before. Like I would rank movies and games on replayability more than anything, to be honest. Like if I would want to play it or
Yeah, like
watch
if
it
you can
again.
keep going back to a piece of media, that means it's even better.
Yeah, and I don't know. I think there's something unique about that, and especially with this song. I mean, you can understand what she's saying, but I don't know if this is your first time hearing it. Maybe you're like, "What the fuck is she on about?" But we've
You
listened
can,
enough.
but I mean, in all fairness, like I've listened to Rivers in the Desert like probably over 100 times, and I didn't understand what she was saying until you showed me the lyrics.
Yeah, no.
So
Spotify lyrics really enlighten you, and you're like, "Oh, that's what she's saying." Um, but no, you're right about it fits the vibe so well. This is a casino promoting gambling, upbeat. There's not too much to say deeply about it. It's just a great song.
yeah, it's pretty surface level. It tells you what it wants to tell you, like straight up.
Yeah,
But
so
it fits the palace very well. It's good to listen to.
I mean, to be fair, right? This is the only time I can really remember in a video game. That's the only time in this game and in general that I think I told you when I was playing it, I ran around and grinded when I didn't need to, just because I was vibing with the visuals and the music so much.
That's so completely fair.
Like I just thought it was fun, and I would run around rooms I'd already been in and kill enemies because I was like, this song is so fucking good. which I didn't do for my favorite. So that's a testament to this one.
Oh, so there might be a little ripple.
But this is the least maze-like designed in the game. Let's be honest. It's just
It is pretty straight. I mean, it's more puzzle oriented.
it's puzzles in like separate gimmick rooms
Yeah, exactly.
more than the other ones are a
In all
mix.
fairness, gameplay wise, it's not like an amazing because you just need to like
Ah,
you like figure out the cheats and then you get the things. And Sai, we haven't even talked about the boss.
yeah,
Actually.
yeah.
We
So
didn't
what?
talk about Okumura either.
Well,
Fuck.
Okumura's just a prick.
Okumura's I'm sorry, Okumura's a shit boss. Don't like
I,
him.
I hated his boss fight, and I was so glad he was the only character to canonically die
Yeah.
on screen. It was like, that. Fuck yes, man, that's great. But Sai,
Sai's boss fight is kind of interesting, but it's like 99% scripted.
I mean, because I grinded in the palace, she died very quickly. I mean, I was very
Yeah.
disappointed. But the gimmick is cool of like a roulette wheel.
Yeah, I really wish they would have done more with that instead of just like having it lead into the actual boss.
Well, I mean, she debuffs and buffs herself. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. Yeah,
And then
you can
well,
she can
actually,
randomly kill a party member.
actually I honestly think they kind of did that better in Persona 3, Chariot and Justice, I think it
Yeah,
was. You're
yeah.
with a roulette wheel.
That was a harder fight.
Yeah, I
actually.
wish they would have done something similar to that with Sai.
For a late game fight, I found it easy, but at the same time, I can't fault the game at all because the only reason I was over leveled was because I was having so much fun. So
Yeah, no, I mean we've talked about this. Actually, I didn't say this in the intro. When I was doing my first run, you said it took you about 78 hours, right?
yeah, but I think 80 hours.
Yeah, well,
I
I
fully
was about the
leveled.
same, but I was on the final palace within about 40 hours, and I ran through the entire game, and didn't fight anything, so I was extremely under leveled and just had to grind out the final palace because I could not beat like any of the mini bosses.
I think we both played it wrong
Yeah.
because you were under leveled and had to grind, which is miserable, and I was over leveled and going, "Oh, I wish that lasted longer."
Did you beat the Reaper though? That's the question.
No, I did not.
Oh, Reaper's a fun fight.
I didn't. I think you told me it was possible after I'd beaten the game.
He's honestly, I think you can. Well, I've seen people beat him from like very low level to grind up to high level.
Yeah, no, it's cool that there's optional fights like that. But you, I believe, missed the post game fight. Who's the kid in Mementos and Royal?
Jose?
Yeah, Jose. You know, there's a fight with him.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
See, I did that on full level.
Did you do?
And it was hard.
I didn't do Caroline and Justine either.
Oh fuck, neither did I. God, we're fake fans of this game.
No!
I swear, I love this
No,
game.
we haven't 100% in the game.
You know that channel, The Completionist?
Yeah.
Well, he was in controversy recently. If somehow you're watching, fuck you. You not see what
if the completionist is watching
Hello,
this
completionist.
and has gotten about 55 minutes into the
Because he
episode,
loves Persona.
fuck you.
You not see what he did though?
No.
He pretended so he would talk on his channel about his mum with dementia constantly and how she died, and he made a charity thing for dementia patients, and he stole all the money for himself.
That's
And
yeah,
I used to
that's
watch.
evil.
I used to watch him as a kid, and he's still lying and saying, "Oh no, we give it to charity." But he's a scumbag. But sorry, tangent over. But point
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that was terrible.
point is, his whole gimmick is he 100% completes games. The only time he hasn't is his Persona 5 episode. He said, "It's too big. I give up." I need like
That's
three.
fair.
He was like, "I need like 3 100-hour playthroughs. I give up."
Yeah, because
It's-
yeah, because
yeah,
you need
fair.
do you need 3? I think you only need 2. Do you not?
I'm not. I can't remember the video
I know
fully,
you
but
need at least 2 because you need to be on New Game Plus for Caroline and Justine.
oh yeah, that's right. Well, I don't know. I can't remember what he said, but this game is so massive that he gave up.
It is really big.
So don't fault us for that. But I do love this game, and I do actually want to play it again now that we're talking about the music. To be honest,
We probably will at some point. But
I
now
definitely
we're
will.
moving on to the second to last boss of the base game. This is Shido's Palace Arc. good song.
Good song. I really like that one actually. I think that's another potentially underrated one. I don't know how the
I don't hear
Persona
it
community.
much in discussions of like best songs.
No, I mean I don't. I compare the whole soundtrack. Maybe it's not that high, but for what appears to be the final dungeon, it's very climactic and good sounding. I think.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely got more scale than
Yeah.
most of the other ones. I feel because I feel like well, they try to trick you into thinking it's the final one, don't
Well,
they?
yeah. Well, as we're saying, the stakes increase. Arguably, I mean, the
I
Sect
mean,
Palace
they like
is,
increase and decrease. They really increase with Sai and Shido because with Sai, it's like you're gonna go to prison if you don't do the palace.
and this guy is running for the mayor of Tokyo, and he directly fucked you at the beginning of the game. That's a big plot reveal.
Yeah.
He said, "What does he not falsely give you a criminal record because
Well,
he assaulted a woman?"
yeah, yeah. You stop him from assaulting a woman, and then he's like, "I'm gonna fuck up your life, kid."
That's actually the first I heard about Persona 5. I watched a YouTube video on it, and he kept repeat. He thought the English dub was so funny in the opening. Damn brat, I'll sue.
Oh
Remember?
yeah, I played it in English. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I played it in English. The dub is really good, actually. Um, but no, as a final or fake final dungeon, I think it works really well. I love the evil sounding synth mixed with the
Yeah.
thrash guitar, and
Yeah.
the thrash guitar is kind of hard to listen to though. Up until we did this, I didn't notice.
And
Um,
it is more in the background. It's really overshadowed by the piano.
yeah, the piano and the synth is definitely the main melody of the song. But
It feels evil, but at the same time you get that like high class, I think.
yeah, it's high class. It's like it's what was it, cruise ship soaring towards the future
Yeah,
and sunken
cruise
cities.
ship, and you also like the whole gimmick with his palace is you have to get the like key cards, I think, of
Hmm.
all the VIPs on the ship.
You're basically it's sunk. It's like a sunken apocalypse, but this one cruise ship is where all the elites stay, and that reflects as I don't know. Again,
Yeah,
not
that's
subtle.
essentially what he thinks is that him and his buddies are like above everyone else. Yeah.
Yeah, and again, that is completely not subtle. You could, you can't go, "Oh, this is really genius symbolism," but as cool as a design for a dungeon. It's very unique. But yeah, I was gonna say the first time, not the first time, sorry, but when a good memory of hearing this song is, do you remember we were out? I won't say where it was, but we were out drinking, I
Not gonna
think.
dox
Yeah,
ourselves.
we're not doxing ourselves, but we were out drinking. We were at a spot, and we ended up outside, and we were walking. We tried to leave, and there was a junkie guy. Like there was needles around, and there was a junkie guy, and he just stood there and stared at us. And I remember as I was getting up, this triumphant ass song was playing in my earphones while we were walking past the guy, and I was like, I'm gonna get stabbed, but this is pulling me through.
You could probably fight
You
him with
remember what I'm
this on
talking
in the
about, right?
background. No,
You were
I
there.
do
You were
not
there, man.
remember. What year was this?
2, 3 years ago, I think. Your
Like
memory's ass.
23, 24.
2024, probably. I think, yeah. But I don't know. That's
I don't remember this.
that highlights how triumphant this song is, even though it's evil. Because this was blasting my headphones, and it was making my heart race even more. But I was also like, hopefully, I can get past this guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
In
yeah,
my head, I was like, "That's perfect background music." It's all always associated with that, but for the dungeon itself, it's also perfect. I think
yeah. I think it's very good. I think Shido as a boss really
amazing.
fits it as well.
Yeah, when you get to him as a boss, he's it's like golden pyramids and tanks made
Yeah,
out
well,
of people,
at first, yeah, I think that's really cool as well. That all of it is like made of people, showing how he, like steps on other people to get to where he is.
and he uses
I
them.
think
Yeah,
what is the first phase?
the first phase is I think it's a pyramid of
No, no,
people.
pyramid is a third phase.
Well, the last phase is when he's buff.
Yeah, but it's
I think it's one on
It's
one with him in the
something. It's
helmet.
some. I think it's the lion, and then it's the lion with wings, and then
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
the
yeah,
pyramid, and then it's
yeah.
him but strong, and then it's the one on one.
The the one thing I'll say is I way prefer his like war helmet design to his final phase.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Because for the plot, a one-on-one fight with the guy that started your whole adventure, obviously that's cool. But the fact he just becomes generic
He just
rep guy,
becomes like a roided up version of himself essentially.
I was laughing more than I was like, "Oh, this is sick." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I
I
mean, I
mean,
get what they were going for, but it's literally just like they turned him red and made him buff and put veins all over him.
I think the character design peaks with the different structures made out of people. Like even if you
Yeah, I think that was very good.
get rid of the symbolism, that looks cool on its own. I think.
Honestly, as well, like I think it would have been interesting because they obviously went with like the war general
Yeah,
direction. I think it would have been interesting because obviously he uses his power to like hide behind others and step on other people. I think it would have been interesting if he was more of like like he stayed in his suit and he used other people to fight you instead of him being like this big strong guy. I think that's a much more interesting view of
but
him.
still, I guess you could argue he snaps and just fights you head on because of
I
his
guess yeah,
ego.
he very obviously has like anger issues and a huge ego. Like he thinks of himself as above everyone. But I think it
Tries
would
to
have been.
sexually assault women.
I think.
As his whole character.
Yeah, he's a horrible guy essentially. But I think it would have been much more interesting to see because obviously, I mean, as we've said, they're very like on the nose about their symbolism. But
Yeah,
I think
but
it would have been interesting to see like another side of him where he's like inside, he is just essentially a sniveling coward who pretends to have this power.
I guess that's one criticism is you only see that side of these people after you've beat the shit out of them when they're begging, which, is satisfying as a player, but you never get I don't really think with him you get that sense of, oh, he's
Yeah.
actually insecure
Like it would
deep
have been
down.
good, like, because I mean, out of all the people you fight, he's probably the most like degenerate. So it would have been good to see
Yeah.
him as like an absolute fucking loser.
Yeah, but we're talking more about the guy than the song. I really like it. I think we just rank them at the end at this point because this is really difficult right
Yeah,
now.
I'm gonna have to have a bit of a think.
Dude, the last three are like making this impossible. But
And talking about the last three,
yes,
we are
we're on
now
the
going
final
into
song.
purely royal territory. Sorry for all you Yaldabaoth fans. I'm not putting the fucking Mementos theme in here.
Yeah, no, it's good though. It's really
It's
good.
good, but after I've heard it for like 50 fucking floors, I'm all right.
Yeah, that's fair. We're on to the
We're
Royal
on
Final
to yeah,
Dungeon.
Royal Final Dungeon, Gentle Madman, Maruki's song. Compared to the last one, much more.
Yeah, it's very.
I don't know if I would say sinister. Like it's much more
Uh,
somber,
yeah, it's very
I
different to
guess.
everything we've heard before. We've never
Because I
had one
mean,
that's just
in
sad.
comparison, I mean the other people are just everyone else here, other than Sai, is like just evil for like their own selfish reasons. Maruki is much more like calculated.
Well, yeah, as we're saying, the everything's based on a sin up to this point, right? This is the only outlier where he's like,
Well, what he wants to like make everyone believe in this fake reality because he thinks reality isn't good. I
it,
believe was his
yeah, it's cheesy, but he's definitely the most interesting palace boss, I think.
yeah. He well, because his goal isn't just selfish. It's interesting.
No, he
I always find a sympathetic villain much more interesting,
he's one of the most sympathetic in a game. At least he's one of the most sympathetic villains where you fully understand what he wants to do, but that
especially
it's
because
wrong.
in Royal you have to get his confidant to max level. So you spend at least 10 sessions
Yeah,
with
you
him
have to get to
talking.
know him and understand how he is as a person, and he's a genuinely nice guy. But even the name Gentle Madman, I think his whole backstory is his girlfriend dies in
I
hospital.
genuinely don't remember. I haven't played Royal in so long. I'm sorry.
So I'm pretty sure his
And I was also enraptured by Akechi's storyline when I played
yeah,
Royal.
that's fair.
Sorry.
That's fair. Um, no, I'm pretty sure his like fiance dies in hospital, and he vows to he can't deal with the trauma, so he basically wants to create a fake reality where everyone's unrealistic goals are real. Um,
Yeah. And I mean, it's reflected in his palace because it's all like just like picking out the best scenarios.
yeah, it's very different. There's still the combat and puzzles, obviously, but they're all
As well, I really like the it kind of reminds me of the like very end of Tartarus, when it's like just white.
yeah,
Yeah, it's a very similar design,
well,
his entire palace.
it's like a hospital rehabilitation center kind
Yeah,
of vibe,
essentially.
but really like dystopian and warped and bizarre, which is how the whole game is, obviously. But I don't
And
know, I
as well,
love it.
I really like. I think what they did with Maruki is because I will just come out and say I'm sorry, Maruki is a better boss fight. He was pretty
Oh, he's a
easy.
great boss fight.
It's a great boss fight, but I think what they did with Maruki is what they tried to do with Shido. When you have that last little punch out battle with him on the ledge. I think
Yeah,
that's what they
oh,
wanted
so
with
good.
Shido.
But in this case, it's a pathetic. You don't want to be hitting him, but you're both. All your attack options are gone, and you're just punching at
Yeah,
the
you're just
end.
literally like not even using your knife, your gun, or your persona, just punching each other.
It's just someone you don't. I don't know. Scripted fights and RPGs are like a mixed bag, but that's a really good way to do it. Yeah,
I think it's all about what leads up to it, because I will say that is it third phase when he just keeps slapping his hand down. That phase isn't as interesting.
it does get very scripted
Yeah,
towards the end, but I think that the the trade off is the end is worth it when you're just pathetically punching each other. It's someone you don't want to be fighting, and even his dungeon theme. I
yeah.
don't
It
know.
doesn't feel hostile.
Yeah, it's sad. His dungeon theme is sad, but there's all of them seem to have this aura of tri- triumph. I guess is that the word? Like
Like
they're pushing you
yeah,
forward.
yeah, like well, yeah, what we've been talking about this entire episode, that feeling of rebellion.
Yeah, and that yeah, and that's reflected in all of them. But in this one, there's no big grand feeling like the last one. It's just deeply sad.
Yeah. But I mean, there is a certain sense of rebellion in that, like fighting against the despair, I guess.
I will say, yeah, and I will say one thing that put me off of him as a character is a bit is have you seen the bad endings?
Of Royal.
Yeah,
No.
really?
No.
Okay, so there's a bad ending where Joker gets depressed and doesn't want to go outside, which is just kind of funny. But there's a full like 20-minute cutscene of everyone living their own fake lives if the time limit fails. Have you not seen that?
No, I've not seen it.
So it's really interesting. So like Ryuji's part of the track team, but he doesn't have any real friends. Anne's a model, that kind of thing. So all the corrupt things that gives them like short-term dopamine, they
Yeah.
have,
Yeah.
and it's framed like it's a happy ending, but obviously it's wrong.
Yeah.
So it's like the surface level things they like.
But does a catchy live then?
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Oh, I guess you prefer that. You prefer that one.
Yeah,
But
Akechi's my favorite character. Sorry, guys.
I do love Akechi. He has the same hair as me as well, so I can't not love him. The only it's like identically my
And he
hair,
loves pancakes.
and he loves pancakes. Yeah. Um, that put me off being sympathetic to him a little bit though. Call me petty, but when I saw
Liking pancakes,
no,
or
no Maruki, when I saw that there was an official bad ending where he was where that happens, I was like, okay, fuck this guy. You know what I mean? That's just me
yeah.
being shallow though.
Well, yeah, because his whole goal is the thing is, yeah. I mean, we're talking about like other people have these selfish goals. His goal isn't inherently selfish on a surface level, but is at the same time.
He wants to help the entire world, but he believes that his opinion on it is the correct one,
Yeah,
basically.
exactly. He doesn't like he thinks he knows what's best for everybody.
Hmm.
But like obviously the reason you're fighting against him, like everyone you've recruited out of like their fake lives, because when you go into the
Yeah, that's.
final act, they're already living these fake lives and you have to pull them out of it.
Hmm.
Um so they can understand that like this isn't the reality that should be happening because it's not their
And I
choice.
think
He's essentially stripping away free will
as
is what he
much as
wants.
yeah, and as much as it's cheesy anime writing, I think that's really in depth character shit. Like it's
Yeah,
really
I
good.
mean it's a very I mean that's not even just a game thing, but it's like a very real conversation like about like religion and stuff, about free will and everything.
Hmm. You're choosing the harder option that's ultimately right, and he wants the simple thing to avoid trauma. And that's just really
Yeah.
interesting writing,
It's a
especially for fucking JRPG shit. You know?
I mean, you can't JRPGs usually get kind of deep. Like
Yeah,
it starts off all cutesy and then it's like, oh, you're battling against God.
it's always that though, and arguably, I mean, the classic ones battling against God is like, oh, you start as a teenager, but now you're fighting the real God. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah, I mean that's
eh,
every single Persona game.
I know, but that's what I mean. The writing in between can actually be really good, and a lot of
Yeah,
them
I
are
mean it's
just
what makes
basic.
it. Yeah,
Yeah, and no, I think he's the best, one of the best characters in the series, just for that, honestly.
he is really good. He's entertaining. He's sympathetic. I really like that they made him a confidant. I think that was a really good choice
Hmm.
instead of just like a background character or something. The same with Kasumi. I think Kasumi was well done as well.
Kasumi's really, and Akechi wasn't a confidant originally. Is that true?
Akechi wasn't. No, Akechi would you would just like. I don't think you could even fight him. You could just like talk to him, but he wasn't a confidant, which I thought was a missed opportunity in the
Well,
original.
Royal added that you could bond with him and then you have to fight him, which is much better.
And you also have to level him up if you want true ending.
Hmm. Which is no, that's great. No, I love this game. Definitely top 10 or 5 even. I don't know
Top
where
five
you would.
games of all time.
For me, yeah. I don't know where you would rank it. It used to be your favorite, man.
It is a really good game, but I wouldn't say top five of all time.
You prefer playing 3?
I prefer three. Yeah,
That's fair. 3
I'd put
3
three.
we'll
I
get
would
to, by
put
the
three
way.
in top 10.
Okay, fair. 3 we will get to. I think it has a better story overall. I can't deny that.
Yeah, three has the best story in the franchise,
But the gameplay and the
in
individual
my
like
opinion.
highlights from 5, like the
The
dopamine hits you
gameplay,
get.
five does have the best gameplay. That's why. That was my one gripe with three. To be fair, the gameplay was kind of meh.
But I think 3 and 5 have similar vibes. Like similarly
Well,
amazing.
three reloads and
I'm talking
five.
Reload, yeah,
Yeah.
for the soundtrack. Um, honestly, maybe I prefer the vibe of 5 though for the soundtrack. Is that a hot take? I don't know. It's it's good. The style of it is definitely better, but 3 Reload is close with like the pause screens with the water.
Oh yeah, like and
The UI
the
is
fragmented pieces of glass
yeah,
as well.
the
That's really
UI
cool.
and stuff is incredible in all of them. That like unbeaten for
I'm
any other game.
I am so fucking excited for Revival.
Me too. Is there even any release date yet?
I don't think there, but last time they leaked three Reload exactly about 2 years
Oh
before
yeah,
it
yeah,
came
you were
out, so it
saying
should
this.
be coming
Yeah.
out in 27.
Nice. Okay, I'm hyped for that.
All
But
right.
anyway,
Anyway,
that was
final
some rant.
ranking.
Yeah, final ranking. Okay. Should I go first? Is yours easy? Mine's hard.
Mine is I think I've got mine.
You go first. I'll think about
Okay, for me, Whims of Fate, Gentle Madman, When Mother Was There, Arc, Price, A Woman, King, Queen, and Slaves.
it. Really, you put Gentle Madman above when Mother
I
was there.
forgot to put Sweatshop. Since I completely forgot about it, just put it last.
Yeah, okay. So I fucking told you, didn't I? I
Yeah.
told you. So you put Gentle Madman above when Mother was there.
I think so. I think I would listen to it more. I think When Mother Was There is really, really good.
I think I have
But
the
I think
opposite view of you, but go on.
interesting. What do you mean?
So you said you'd listen to it more, but I would
I
listen to
think
When Mother Was There more as a song, and I think Gentle Madman is better for the
I
character.
would listen to both, but I think I would listen to Gentleman Man more. I
Really,
think they're both great songs.
I don't
That's why
know.
they're both in my top
This is
half.
highlighting like that you're depressed or something. No, man.
What do you mean?
When Mother Was There is like on its own is like chill and fun to listen to. Gentle Madman is really good. I'm not denying that. It'll rank highly for me, but it's miserable. It's not. It's
what
not.
if what if I like Misery?
To be fair, I say so do I. Right? Whatever. I like I like chill songs or sad songs most of the time, so I can't deny that. Fair ranking. Where did you put Arc again? Like
Arc
fourth?
was fourth. Yeah.
Okay, this is hard. I'll go, and then we can argue. Okay, When Mother Was There,
Yeah.
Whims of Fate, Price,
Price
Gentle,
number 3.
yeah, Gentle Madman, ooh, Arc, A Woman, Sweatshop.
And King Queen and Slaves.
What?
King Queen and
Oh,
Slaves.
I rated that well. Oh man, that's so hard when it's in front of me. Let me go again. When Mother Was
Okay.
There, Whims of Fate, Price, Gentle Madman, King, Queen, and Slaves, A Woman, Sweatshop.
What?
Yeah. Wow. What do you disagree with there?
What?
What?
Oh, what?
What do you mean? Wow.
Run me through that one more time. Arc was number what?
I can't remember. I just
Oh
said
my
it.
god.
When Mother Was There is one.
Well, yeah,
Whims of Fate
that's
is
completely
two.
fair.
You
That's,
can't disagree.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Price is third.
Price number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Price number
Gentle
3.
Madman.
Price above Gentle Madman.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
Because
We're about to have a tussle here.
we're gonna have a tussle. The Michael
Well, left, right, night, night.
left the left right 1-2. No, I said before to listen to on its own. I think Price is more fun to listen to. That's it.
Okay.
But I can't deny
That's your opinion.
Gentle Madman is an amazing song, and I have listened to it on its own. But in terms of what I would be like, oh, let's put that on. Yeah, Price.
Okay, I guess. And King, Queen, and Slaves, third from last.
Yeah.
Explain that. Above a woman.
No, I put A Woman before.
Oh, okay. What did you put it above? A Sweatshop and
Just Sweatshop.
No. You said 2 after it.
Did I?
Yeah, you did. Did you?
I think I put it above Arc then. Yeah.
Right. Okay. We're ending the episode. I'm gonna.
What? Well, let's debate it.
I'm about to beat the shit out of
Do you
this
think
guy.
you think Arc is way better than King, Queen, and Slave?
Yes.
Do you remember the order I did? Because I don't.
I'm 99.999% sure you did King, Queen, and Slaves, A Woman, and Sweatshop. Maybe you mixed up A Woman and King, Queen, and
I did
Slaves.
a Woman, King, Queen, and Slave.
Okay,
then
if you mix them up,
Sweatshop.
then you're fine. One of us is misremembering.
I said initially A Woman was better.
when we're uploading this episode, I'm gonna put in the comments who was right.
What
and
bullshit you're gonna put? Who was right?
who was correct.
You know what? Let's do that for every episode.
Yeah.
Oh, who had the correct opinion? Me. You run the channel. You
Yeah,
fucker.
yeah,
You can't
well-
do that.
I'll put up a poll, but
Bullshit,
only
you-
I can
okay.
answer it.
Fine. Pull.
Everyone will know who's right. Okay.
Anyway, we love Persona 5.
Yeah.
We love
Argue
the
with us
music.
in the comments if you wish. We
No.
will respond.
You will be wrong, but the only reason we're arguing is because we love the music of this game.
And we love each other.
And we do love each other. After this, we're going to kiss.
Gay!
Okay.
Well, thank you for joining us for week 4 of our
Yes.
March Madness.
March Madness.
March
Yeah. All
Madness.
recorded in March, definitely.
Yeah. Join us next time, where I actually don't know what we're doing yet because we haven't planned that far.
It's a mystery, but we
It's a mystery.
We have a mystery idea. We have like 100 episode ideas though, so whatever you want,
Maybe
comment.
you can tell us what to do in the
Yeah, I
comments
mean,
below.
if you have an
Yeah.
idea and you want to comment it, I'm sure we're down for doing it. Unless it's shit.
We'll do whatever as long as we know the game and we've listened to the soundtrack.
Yes.
Or we'll listen to it and maybe we'll love it.
Even if we don't know the game, I think it would be interesting. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll just talk about how shit the game is.
Yeah, maybe we'll shit on you. Please comment.
Yeah. Anyway, see you guys next week. Thank you for coming along. Have a
See you
great
later,
day,
guys.
night, or evening.
Bye.